Hi, I'm Adam Muggleton. I'm the Chief Technical Officer with AESG. New buildings are exciting, and believe me, I'm a fan of new buildings. But what really matters are existing buildings, the buildings behind me here. The built environment, if you take the total built environment, 99% of it as it stands today and going forward will be existing building stock. So if we are going to get to net zero carbon, net zero energy, net zero water, we need to address the elephant in the room, which is existing buildings. Now, the good news is ASHRAE are onto this, and they are currently writing a new guideline, Guideline 1.7, ongoing building commissioning process. I'm very privileged to be on the committee writing that, and it is really interesting seeing how they're trying to approach this with the blend of technology and the rigor of a hard process with an engineering basis. When a building is handed over, when a new building is handed over, there is a baseline performance. And typically the building performance and the building atrophies over time and the performance goes down. There are several reasons for that. One is poor maintenance, one is poor construction, one is lack of expertise. There are many reasons, lack of money for maintenance, lack of money for repairs. But in my opinion, building performance does not have to go down in time. There is a presupposition by owners that when a building is handed over, the facilities management team and maintenance team will keep that performance at baseline. That doesn't happen very often. I believe it's not only possible to keep that building performance at baseline over the lifespan of a building, it is possible to improve it over time. This is what the ongoing building commissioning process is about. So to do this, you have to measure in real time or near real time building the system's performance. You have to analyze that data, and then you have to make an intervention if and when necessary to keep that performance on par or improving. So this can be done using technology, utilizing the Internet of Things in real time for pretty low cost. And if you combine this measurement technology that is available right now, by the way, if you have a BMS in your building, you have a smart building, you can measure these things. If you take that information, analyze it in real time and act on it, and then improve, you can maintain building performance. And if buildings are retrofitted and made more energy efficient and more water use efficient, over time, building performance can absolutely improve. I believe in the future, legislation will be passed in pretty much most domains where retrofits will become required. This has already happened in New York City in the USA. And there will be incentives and disincentives via taxation for buildings that perform. And ultimately, I believe this performance will be a public domain. So there will be a public naming and shaming of good performing buildings and bad performing buildings. The question is, are you ready for that future if you own buildings?